The time is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, July 16th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, July 16th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, and we have a temperature of 77 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is... Pelosi's remarks and Trump's racist comments were out of order after 4 fight erupts. Supreme Court Justice John Paul Stevens ruled that the ruling dies at 99. Planned Parenthood the president forced out only after 8 months. Prosecutors accused them at 13 of 7 medieval style stains of good and couldn't hard out of gravel. Jeffrey Epstein his victims while serving time in prison in Florida, according to accuser's lawyer. They only released federal data on a massive epidemic of 76 billion opioid pills. Photos of New York's teenager corpse still being shared online. Pelosi sees unclearness Senate with mention on budget deal. Florida man allegedly used... Let's skip that. George Conway, husband of Kellyanne Conway, calls Trump racist and no-bed. Trump, Turkey's Erdogan goes his way of distress as the U.S. grows. American scientist killed in Greece was raped, says police. U.S. officials suspect Iran may have been seized missing U.S.-based oil tanker. Former controversial Sandoval Superintendent Gallo to be named interim superintendent of Providence. Care New England pulls out of talks with left Spanner Brown. Providence police investigate possible connections surrounding 7 overdose deaths. Trump's policy is not exactly and may force the Fed to cut rates. Big banks, single Fed rate cuts may not be so great for them. Moonlighter shocked Neil Armstrong admitted was a sham and an incredibly candid interview. Red giant stars create a new way to measure how quickly the universe is expanded. 5 strange cool things we recently learned about the moon. SpaceX said faulty valve triggered Crew Dragon explosion. Alzheimer's affects women more than men. Now, scientists have some clues as why. Man found his life after contracted flesh-eating bacteria in a kayaking trip. 5 confirmed cases of Legionella in people who visited stayed at a Sheraton hotel downtown Atlanta. Stocks down 23.53 at 27.325, but 63. SP5 down 10.26 at 3,004.04 at Nasdaq down 35.39 at 8222.80. Like that. News one wire. Japan's trade restrictions targeting South Korea could only undermine U.S. policy designed to rein in Chinese technology practices. 10 Turkish shows to get up of Nigerian coast. French Foreign Minister resigns over lobster champagne dinners. Christine Lagarde resigns from the International Monetary Fund. The European Commission on Tuesday elected Ursula von der Leyen and Germany to be the first women in lead the bloc in the 61-year history. The federal judge today permanently blocked the Trump administration from adding a question about citizenship of 2020 census. Later went out of as president of Planned Parenthood due to results of the businesses. House votes to condemn Trump targeting tweets targeting congresswomen. Cocoa Beach Water, a new bold change in space exploration needing to advance American prosperity to unite humanity with a common goal. Alpha Polar era legends. A federal judge Tuesday, let's skip that. President Donald Trump on Tuesday said the United States will not sell Turkey an F-35 jets after the Middle Eastern country purchased a Russian missile defense system. A U.S. appeals court today overturned a lower court's ruling blocking 3 executive orders workforce union have been fighting. Edinburgh School Board Superintendent top marks. Edinburgh child porn suspect awards jail for bail violations. Ex-Edinburgh man waives extradition to Pennsylvania for 2009 parole violation. Edinburgh women spends dog rescue efforts to her India and Canada. Edinburgh police seeking group Rome resident reported missing. 13 individuals going to rent the man have been graduated from the training academy to become a deputy sheriff at the Norfolk County Sheriff's Office. 7 candidates out of the post to paint a picture of cooperation. It was the one at the Silver Lake Regional High School junior environment, March 2012, when a BMW driven by the teenager Monica Knight with a driven car crashed head on. As Judge Ray blaming and laugh about altering Kingston crash. East Bridgewater new Veterans Day to start next week. Top Quincy, Supermarket Mulan as lease expires. Peter Chill News Time, 11:05. Time now for a Sports Report. Bus Red Sox fall the Toronto Blue Jays 10-4 at Fenway Park. Yes. The Sox build up a 1-0 lead, but the Blue Jays strike the 3 runs, and the Red Sox down 6-4 try to battle back, but they ran out of steam as the Blue Jays picked up 4 runs at the top of the ninth and a 10-4 win over the Red Sox. Smart Edward Rodriguez is the man for the Red Sox. Others cross by the Major Leagues, straight 0 Cleveland 8 in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 9th, Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds tied at 3, bottom of the 9th. Top of the 9th, Arizona Diamondbacks 5, Texas Rangers 2, bottom of the 9th, New York Mets 3, Minnesota Twins 2. Top of the 8th, Milwaukee Brewers 11, Atlanta Braves 1. Top of the 9th, Pittsburgh 2, Seattle, St. Louis 1. Bottom of 8, San Francisco 3, Colorado 1. Bottom of 2 is LA Angels 6, Houston 0. Bottom of 3, Oakland 2, Seattle 1. Washington 8, Baltimore 1. Philadelphia 9, LA Dodgers 8. Yankees 8, Tampa Bay 3. Toronto 10, Boston 4. Miami 12, Center 7, and Kansas 11, Chicago White Sox 0. And the ball stops over Louisville 5-1. Tiger says, Masters took Tulsi crowns to the British Open. Kevin Durant says he was sold on that system, and GM says. CC survived in the middle of more Yankees Rays, bad blood as benches clear, and many Picard published tonight American claims. Peter Chill News Time, 11:06 on this late Tuesday night. And it's time now for Peter Chill Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! On the MBTA. Looking good on the subway coming around the ferries. Okay, look at that was in byways and New England on this late Tuesday night. In Rhode Island, 95 northbound side, also around 146 in Attleboro, and 295 in Attleboro on 95 northbound, 95 southbound south road, 120 Canton all the way down to Route 1 in Sheridan and 95 southbound south road, 495 out in Mansfield, 24 southbound side, so around 123 Buckingham again between 24 in Raynham all the way down to 44, 3 in the northbound side, so between Plymouth and Marshfield, Suburban Expressway southbound side from Quincy and Braintree Split, Suburban Expressway northbound side, Little between the gas tank and South Chestnut and the Mass Pike in downtown Boston. And Mass Pike eastbound south from the Lower River down to South Boston. 495 on the northbound side, also 28 in Lawrence. 29 eastbound side, also on the Shrewsbury stretch. Western Mass, Mass Pike westbound south of the Westfield. 91 northbound side, also went to 291 on Route 21 Locks. 84 both of them on the Newtown stretch. And 84 westbound side, low for Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. And 8 on the northbound south of the Nantucket, Connecticut. Mare Parkway, both of them on Fairfield stretch. And 95 northbound side, also before 91 New England and Mare. Route 9 at northbound side to Old Saybrook and up to northern New England. Everett Turnback at the northbound side also for 293 in Manchester and Everett Turnback at the northbound side Manchester and 95 at the southbound side. Little Sorrow and Hampton Tolls in New Hampshire and all the way to 15 and both ends of 55 at the southbound side also in Silverware on the US Canadian border. Interstate 87 at the southbound side. Little Sorrow and Berlin and Chaplain, New York. Peter Chill News Time, 11:08. Time now for a weather report. Remnants of Hurricane Barry will move across some New England ringing straws and Sakata Sunshine, some stones. Maybe strong spirit will look them and join guests, especially from noon Wednesday to Wednesday evening at heavy downpours that could lead to expect to be 1 and 2 inches per hour. Rainfall rates that could lead to localized flooding of urban and port drainage areas and heavy rainfalls forecast begin at noon Wednesday and continue Thursday and Friday by Monday. Increase the heat and humidity measured to have a heat wave. Heat index at around 95, 100 degrees and the heat index at 100 to 110 degrees and conditions forecast Saturday and heat advisory will be issued for the 1 day heat index of 100 and 4 hours. Today heat index 95, 99. Except heat warnings for expecting 1 day heat index of 105 or higher. Okay. Forecast goes like this. Thank podcast by 70 degrees. Laptop west wind for 1 day. Sky shots and thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Puck distance by 80 degrees. Southwest by 69 miles an hour. Gust high 21 miles an hour. Chance to 40%. New rain mountain green. Temperature coordinates. Small amount of possible thunderstorm for 1 day. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Thunderstorms. Fluid gust winds at every rain. Clouds up at 69 degrees. West by 5 miles coming in the evening. Chance to 50%. New rain mountain between 4.5 inches possible for Thursday at chance showers and thunderstorms. Produce every rain. Clouds up at 73 degrees. Northeast about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Chance to 50%. New rain mountain 1 and 2 inches possible. Thursday, chance showers and thunderstorms. Most clouds at 62 degrees. Northwest about 5 miles coming in the evening. Chance for 30%. Friday, part times coming to 87 about 83 degrees. Coming to southwest wind 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon. For Saturday, sunny and hot, 9 degrees, low 75 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Sunday, most sunny part clouds at 95 but 70 degrees. Wind west about 6 miles an hour. Showing the light southwest wind for Monday, Churchill's put to the most cut at 86.60 degrees. Winds up at 5 7 miles at 35%. For Tuesday at Churchill's put down at 85 degrees. Probably about 5 miles coming later morning afternoon, just with 30%. Right now, Norton it's Fahrenheit 77 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, July 16th, 2019. Pewers, hope you have a good night with a good bye. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more important. Hope you have a good night.